What's up, WCHS? I'm Eric Sweezy.
And I'm Dylan Berganzel.
And welcome to this episode of WCTV. This episode is full of great things happening around the school, like some amazing art and peer art, a strange would you rather question, and how the fall play is coming along.
Stay tuned for these interesting topics after this.
You know, Dylan, you kind of look like a famous artist.
Oh yeah? Which one?
You kind of look like Salvador Dali.
Wait, is that the guy with the long mustache?
Yes it is.
I remember learning about him in art class. He also had an ocelot named Babu.
What is an ocelot?
It's an African wild cat that looks like a house cat.
Whoa, no way. It must be great to be an artist. I love learning about the different artists in class. I do know that peer art is a little different than a regular art class. They seem to be doing all sorts of projects. Now let's send it over to Tyler and what he found out about the new art class this semester.
WCHS, this is Tyler Nelson here for WCTV. Peer art is a new class at WCHS. Like peer PE, it connects students into making cool projects. Let's see what it is all about.
So I wanted to start peer art after going to an art education conference last year where one of the presenters talked about doing peer art. It started off when their school did peer PE, and then they progressed to peer art. And so I talked with Mrs. Warwick, who was Miss Nichols, if she wanted to create a class with me on combining special ed and regular students together.
I think it's going well. There's a lot of challenges that we face, but I think everybody's having fun. And
I think that art is an awesome way to express yourself that some students don't get to be a part of. So this is a great opportunity for that.
Total, there are 10 students right now. We have 5 from Mrs. Warwick's class and 5 who I like to call the coaches of the class.
I love working with them. It just makes my day. Like, you can see like Jalissa, like her smile and stuff just makes my day.
I wish I could be in that class. It looks like a lot of fun. This has been Tyler Nelson reporting for WCTV.
I can't believe all the great things they're doing in that class. It looks like a great opportunity to get involved. I'm sure someone from that class will become a famous artist and we will be seeing their work hanging in a museum in the future.
That would be a wild ride. I'm glad so many great things are happening in peer art. If you are wanting to join peer art, the class is held every fall semester by application. It may seem early now, but it's never too early to plan for the future.
Planning for the future? Eric, we're only in October.
True, but so many things have happened this school year. We got a new mascot. Freshman J.C. Crutcher set a new girls 5K school record at NCC meet with the time of 21 minutes and 21 seconds and placed 11th. And speaking of records, senior Dylan Steen is now tied for 3rd place on an all-time Class 3A interceptions leaderboard. Quick question, Dylan. Would you rather be a fish or a bird?
Fish, so I can answer the life's ungreat question. Do fish actually see the water, along with what is really going on at the bottom of the ocean?
This is a pretty good question for being a fish. But I would have to be a bird so I could fly and be able to travel wherever I wanted and also fly south for the winter.
Well, Xavier went around the school to ask a would you rather question for this week's segment.
Hello WCHS, Xavier KEENAN here. Today I will be asking some high school students a would you rather question. The question is, would you rather be invisible or be able to fly?
I would like to fly because a fighter jet goes 4,474 miles an hour, and I'd like to be a fighter jet.
I picked flying because I love to travel, and if I could have the ability to fly, I could visit any place that I wanted to in the U.S. or around the world.
I would rather fly.
Thanks to all those who have participated, but in my opinion, I would rather be invisible. This has been Xavier Keenan reporting for Wctv.
Geez, Dylan, I never knew that those people wanted to have that superpower. I would have chosen invisibility.
Why do you say that, Eric?
Because I would be able to see what people say or talk about me.
Well, you do make a fair point. I think I would want to teleport so that way I could get to my classes on time.
That's a good superpower too. You know what I find funny, Dylan? Is that back in the 1600s, Puritans believed certain people had dark powers.
Yeah, like over 200 people were accused of being a witch at that time.
Out of those 200, only 20 people were hanged during that traumatic time in American history.
Even though it is tough to even think that that would happen to so many innocent people, it's a great reminder that these events are important to remember and learn about.
Luckily, this year's fall play deals with the Salem witch trials, and we have the inside scoop on what's going on. So let's get over to Jacob with what the fall play is all about.
Hello, WCHS. I'm Jacob Shute, and we have Molly here answering questions about the fall play. What play are you guys performing this year, Molly?
Oh, hey, Jacob. I didn't see you there. This year we're performing A Voice in the Dark, a Salem story.
How many years have you been involved in theater?
I've been involved in theater now for about 5 years.
What is the play about?
It's seen through the eyes of a teenager named Abigail Hobbs during the Salem witch trials, and whether she will keep silent about the accusations or tell the truth.
How many people are in the cast?
About 21.
Who are you playing as?
I'm playing as Abigail Hobbs, the stick in the mud. So.
All right. How much time have you put into the play personally?
Well, normally I practice lines after school, and obviously we do a lot of work during practice, so.
All right. What is being done about outfits?
We have one of the cast members' siblings helping out with that.
What kind of work goes behind the scenes during the play?
We do a lot of, well, right now we're doing a lot of painting the sets and just working on how we're presenting our lines and actions.
All right. How do students prepare for performances in front of audiences?
We play little games just to warm us up and just stuff like that.
What would you tell people that want to join the play?
I would tell them to go see Miss Nothey about it, or help out backstage if you want to be included in it at all. And just memorize your lines if you're already in it.
All right. Thank you, Molly, for coming in and answering our questions about the fall play. Break a leg.
I can't wait for the fall play. That will be November 9th, 10th, and the 11th. Thanks, Jacob, but what can satisfy me is all the activities that are coming up this week.
This Friday, the Lynx football 9th grade and varsity football teams are going against Boone at 4:45.
This Saturday is when the all-state auditions are for band and choir.
Good luck to Noah Griswold, George Villa, Carter Keppen, Caitlin Seeley, Mackenzie Burney, Allison Oswald, Gage Dixon, Hannah Brandt, Kate Hollander, Logan Granahan, Gianna Bohr, Kyle Chang, and Grace Anderson will be auditioning for band. Good luck to Gianna Bohr, Gage Dixon, Logan Granahan, and Kyle Chang for choir.
On Tuesday, the 23rd, there is a 7th and 12th fall choir concert at Premsa High Auditorium at 7 p.m.
On Wednesday, the 24th, there is a high school blood drive from 8:30 to 2:30. Make sure to go out there and donate.
On Thursday, the 25th, there will be a 2-hour early release for professional development.
Eric, I saw something that said Iowa can fit the 4 seasons in 1 week.
That's funny. Where did you hear that? On the internet?
Yeah, I did, on Facebook, so don't mess with me.
All right, then, but that's all the activities we got. So let's send it over to Florence for the weekend weather.
Good morning, WCHS. On Friday, it's going to be mostly cloudy with northwest winds 15 to 20 miles per hour and a high of 65 and a low of 38. So I would recommend you bring your jackets or blankets. On Saturday, it's going to be mostly sunny, northwest winds, and 15 through 20 miles per hour winds. 44 is going to be the high, and 29 is going to be the low. Sunday is going to be sunny too, and southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, and a high of 52 and a low of 39.
Well, that's all the time we got, so get ready for next week's episode, which is going to be a spooky one.
Next week's looks like a good one. I can't wait for that one, but this has been Dylan Bergansel
and Eric Sweezy. See you guys next week.
Well, I guess we'll see you in episode 513 of WCTV, reporting from iTech.